And what type of things were they doing?
Like they'll gun at you. Gunning is when they'll like stand there and jacket. Like it just was too much. Like they'll throw poop, throw piss. Like, no, that's not the environment for me. I got pregnant. It was before I got pregnant.
Okay.
And it's so crazy because as soon as, I started to see who he was as a person, I'm like, I don't really want to deal with this like that. Like, after I had my baby, the spiritual welfare was bad. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I was getting spiritual attacks, and it's just like, dang, close to him, it kind of opened my eyes up, and I was thinking about all the stuff that she had did over the years, all the manipulation.
Oh, wow.
Just all that. Like, I just cut off. I don't got time for that. So if I could cut my mom off, I could cut anybody off, period.
All right, what's up, YouTube? Top Flight USA back with another one. How you doing, young lady?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Look at that. Okay. Look at you. You so pretty.
Thank you.
All right. What's your name, age, and where you from?
My name is Aniyah. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Florida.
You from
Quincy,
Florida?
Florida, yes.
What part?
Quincy. It's like 10 minutes away from the capital, Tallahassee.
What?
Yes.
Is that like a little small city or something?
Yeah, it's a little country, little town.
Okay. Yes. You sound like you from New Orleans or something. You from Florida.
Florida water.
Okay, that Florida water. That white sand.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been in North Carolina?
I've been down here for like a year.
Okay. A year ago, what brought you to North Carolina?
To be honest, God called me to come here. Like, I never been here before. I was fasting, had a lot of spiritual welfare going on back in Florida. I came up here for a fresh start, new beginnings, and we here.
Okay. You said God sent you here.
Yes.
Okay. So you were just sitting around one day and you got a thought in your head to go to North Carolina.
Yeah, and it wasn't just like no one-time thing. It was something that kept like coming up. You feel me? Like It kept like North Carolina. Then I started doing research like on the different little parts.
Okay.
And Raleigh caught my attention. So I came here in Raleigh. When I came here, like I had other plans. I was planning out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but it ain't go that way. But I'm kind of glad it didn't. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm actually a nursing student right now.
Okay.
I graduate in August, so I'm trying to get through with that. But I'm out here thugging it, making it through by the grace of God.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Do you travel like that a lot?
No, not really.
Okay. So is this like your first time really just stepping out on faith? And...
Yes, this is my first time ever branching off. All my people back in Florida. I came up here. I drove my Camry. I had a 2021 Camry.
Okay.
Drove it up here and yeah, by myself.
What?
Don't know nobody, just fresh, new.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have a little boy. His name Bryson. He 4. Okay. He back in Florida with his daddy.
Okay, so he's with the father.
Yes.
All right. And you decided to come to North Carolina.
Yeah.
How long you been staying here? You said
I've been here like a year. Yeah.
Okay. And how has it been so far?
To be honest, I like North Carolina. It's something new to me. It's fresh. Like I said, I ain't never been here before. I don't really know much about it, but I'm still learning. Okay. But from what I've experienced so far, I like it.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, let's get to know you a little bit. Okay. Let's kind of start from your childhood and work our way up to this point right here.
Okay.
All right. Did you grow up in a 2-parent household?
No. My mama, she was a single mother. I got 3 other siblings. I'm the middle child. So you know how that be. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. And growing up without your father, how did that make you feel?
To be honest, like I used to want a relationship with my daddy. Like we don't keep in touch. Like he just wasn't there. Like he wasn't present. He did try to reach out like when I got older, but I didn't see no point in having a relationship with him. He wasn't there when I really needed him, you know, in my younger years. So it's like, it is what it is now. So
wow.
I don't hate him, and we ain't got no relationship like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And are you his only daughter?
No, he got other kids with his wife. I don't know how many kids they got. They got a couple though, but no, I'm not the only one.
Okay. Do you think because he had another family, that's why he didn't play the role that he needed to play?
Right. I feel like that played a part in it. And then at the same time, I don't really know him and my mama relationship, because her being the way she is, like, she could have been stopping him from being in my life as well. So I really don't know, like, the full rundown on it. I just know he wasn't there like that.
Wow. And yeah, I'm guessing you never got the chance to ask your mom or him why he wasn't around like that.
Right. I just started. I really don't care.
Okay.
So it's like, it is what it is.
Okay. How was your mother as a parent?
One thing I can say about her, like, she always had a job. We always had a vehicle.
Okay.
Like, we always had a roof over our head, food to eat, clothes and stuff on our back. So I really appreciate her for that. But as far as her raising me, we kind of raised ourselves, because she was always working. So we kind of was in the streets early, just doing what we wanted to do, hanging out, partying, like, kind of, getting out there early. So that's why I'm so chill and just relaxed at this age.
Okay.
And that's why I give all credit to God. I really feel like God kept me my whole life.
Okay.
If it weren't from him, like, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So I'm very grateful for that.
That's what's up. So have you always been a spiritual type person?
I was younger, I always felt like I was different. Like, I really ain't belong here. And people often tell me, like, I got a good spirit, or you lift me up. And I don't really be doing it. I just be being myself.
Okay.
I always felt different. Like, I gave my life to Christ back in September. It was September 25th, 2022. I got baptized. So that's when my spiritual journey really started.
Okay. All right. And we're going to put a pin in that. We're going to get back to it, because that was your older years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you able to graduate high school?
Oh, yes, for sure. I attended East Gaston High School, but during my last semester of my 12th grade year, I was playing wrong. So I had to go to, like, Carter Piermore Academy. That was like a, what you call the school? It's like a
alternative school?
Yeah, I had to go there and finish, but I graduated on time.
Okay.
2016.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Why did you have to go to an alternative school?
I felt like I was distracted. Like, I was always on the dean's list, on the roll, my whole elementary, middle school. I got in high school. Wasn't nobody acknowledging that. Like, my older sister, they'll be passing people, giving them stuff, acknowledging their achievements and stuff. But when it came to me, ain't nobody care. So I'm just like, I'm finna do what I want to do.
Oh, wow.
Skipping class. Like, I just want to look good.
Okay.
Dress nice. So I was distracted.
Okay. Why do you feel like people was overlooking you?
That's what come with, like, when God mark you as his own. Like, I ain't trying to boast or nothing like that.
Okay.
But I know, like, I belong to God. So when you mark like that, it come with it. Like, people gonna try to make it like you're not important. They're gonna try to downplay everything you do, because they know that, you hold a certain type of light. People be jealous.
Okay.
It's a spiritual battle, for sure.
All right. Well, break that down a little bit more, as far as, like, the being marked by God.
I would say, like, you could tell people, like, even if you don't really fully know, other people can see the light on you.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, they can tell, like, dang, she ain't like the rest of them, everybody else. So they'll try to, what the word I'm looking for? They'll try to single you out, make you feel like something wrong with you, when really you blessed, and God love you, and he got favor on you. So it's like, that come with more challenges. You go through more stuff, but it makes you stronger. Like,
right.
I love who I am today.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. You graduated high school.
Yes.
What was your life like? Did you go to college?
No. I did, like, do an online degree program for, like, medical administrative assistant.
Okay.
I kind of got my hand in a lot of little stuff. Correction officer.
Oh, wow.
I tried the insurance agent thing. Just working at all kind of jobs. I always had, like, a little hustle to try to make me some money, but I never really knew, like, okay, what's for me. Like, you can do this, do that, but it's not fulfilling because that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
And then that lead us into another topic. That's how I feel like God called me into nursing. And when you look at a nurse and like the qualities and the skills and stuff that you must possess to be a great nurse, like I possess all that. So I see why he called me to be a nurse.
Right. You have to be a good spirited, kind person, willing to help people. You mentioned you was a correctional officer. How long did you do that?
Not long. It wasn't even a month. Like, that environment, my spirit, I couldn't take it. Like, I feel anxious. Like, it wasn't for me.
Okay. Like, where was you working at?
Like, I was in Franklin County at a men's prison.
You was in a prison?
Yes.
Okay.
It was like the oppression, just how they was doing to people, like the conditions in there, like, that's not no place for nobody to be. I'm sorry. And I could not work there. I left that job. I don't care how good they were paying. My mental health and my spiritual well-being is the most important thing to me.
Right. Tell us some of the things you went through as a correctional officer.
I wasn't there too long. You know, the men, they gon' hit on you. Okay. Especially me.
And what type of things were they doing?
Like, they'll gun at you. Gunning is when they'll like stand there and ejaculate. Okay. They was stabbing each other. Like, it just was too much. Like, they'll throw poop, throw piss. Like, no, that's not the environment for me. Wow. Like, no, that's not nothing I'm finna put up with for a couple dollars.
Did that ever happen to you?
No, they ain't put no pee or boo-boo on me. But they did gun me. Like.
Okay. Yeah. And what happened in that circumstance? Did you tell on them or did you just let it go?
I just let it go. Because I knew, like, I wasn't finna be there long. So I'm just like, okay. It is what it is. Like, wow. This not for me.
And being a woman at a men's prison, that's just something you have to deal with.
Yeah. Yes. And it wasn't nothing that I was finna allow to go on with me. Like, no.
Okay. Did you find interest in any of those guys that was locked up?
No. They definitely tried to holler. And they real manipulative too. If you ain't got no strong mind, like, you'll definitely fall for it. They'll be like, babe, holler across the courtyard. Babe, this, you look good, whoop, whoop, whoop. Do this, do that. No, I'm not doing nothing. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to do a job. I'm not here to be with nobody in here, and I already know what y'all on. So it's like,
that's right.
I ain't finna get caught up in it.
Right. Did you ever have any of the guys try to get you to bring something in for them?
No, I ain't make it that far. Like, okay. No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Wow. Correctional officer, that's a little different.
Yeah, they be having too much going on. It's not worth it, in my opinion.
And how much do they start off paying?
When I started off, it was like, I can't remember like the exact amount per hour.
So but it's an hourly job.
Yeah, like I know they were paying some dollars though, but I can't remember the exact amount. But it was good money. Okay. And then with me just starting out, like, yeah.
Was it like in the teens, in the 20s, or?
It definitely in the 20s.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. All right. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
After high school, you did the online classes. Mm-hmm. That didn't work for you.
No.
Where was your life at that point after getting a few odd jobs?
I really just didn't know what I want to do. I'm like, okay, God, like, what do you want me to do? Because I done tried to, put my little human effort forward with my little ambition or whatever. Okay. It's like, what do you want me to do? Because obviously this not fulfilling me. I'm going from this to that. Like, no, I need to get in my lane that you want me to be in, and excel in it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When did you get pregnant?
I got pregnant back in 2019 because I had my little boy November 27th of 2020.
So roughly after the odd jobs, you got pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was that experience of having your first child?
I actually enjoyed that experience. Even though I wasn't working, I did have a support system. Like, they was helping me out, like buying stuff, making sure I ate, making sure my baby had Pampers and stuff that he needed. So shout out to, my mama,
Okay.
My sister them, they was looking out when it came to that. His daddy as well. But I enjoyed my experience. I ain't had no health issues with the baby. Like, I ate whatever I wanted. I threw up one time. That's
Okay.
it. But other than that,
What are
I
some of
enjoyed
the
it.
things you was craving when you was pregnant?
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. So you just eat it right out the spoon?
Yes, but on the type, like, I ain't gonna swallow it because I know it's not good for your gastrointestinal system or nothing like that. So I chew it because I like the taste,
texture.
yeah, and I spit it out in a cup.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still like eating cornstarch?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I be getting like a urge for it. I be wanting it. I don't know if it, cause I have low iron too, so that's probably why. Cause I think that's a condition called pica,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. Like, you
And
be
for people
craving chalky
that
stuff.
I was about to say, if people don't know what pica is, can you explain what that is?
I can't really go in detail about it, but I know, like, for my situation, I got low iron, so
Okay.
it's like it'll make you crave stuff like that, weird
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I know somebody that like cornstarch, so that's why I was laughing about it,
Yeah.
because they do the same thing you do.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You had your baby.
Yes.
Were you still with your baby father?
It was like an on and off situation, kind of rocky.
Were y'all ever together?
Yeah, like before I got pregnant.
Okay.
But then it kind of.
Why do you think the relationship went sour after you got pregnant?
To be honest, I'm gonna be real with y'all. It wasn't even after I got pregnant. It was before I got pregnant.
Okay.
And it's so crazy because as soon as, I started to see who he was as a person, I'm like, I don't really want to deal with this like that. I found out I was pregnant, so that's how, like, he ended up staying in my life or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever have any thoughts of getting rid of the baby since
no.
you was going through?
Oh, no. I always said, like, I never have an abortion. I don't care what's going on. I laid down, made the baby, I'm going to have it. I ain't finna kill mine. Like,
Okay.
no, I'm going to have it.
Right. And your son was a blessing for you.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So we made it to this point. You're on your spiritual journey. You had your baby.
Yeah.
What was your life like when you first started feeling spiritual like that to leave Florida?
Because I always felt singled out. So when I actually got baptized and decided to dedicate my life to God, it was even, like, worse. Like, it's like a separation. You either for the world or you're gonna be for him. And if you choose him, like, people not gonna deal with you. You're gonna get weird vibes from people. They'll try to make it like you crazy because you want to live righteously and do the right thing. Like, ain't nobody perfect, but I do, have reverence for him and love for him enough to not do certain things and try to live according to, like, his will for me. You get what I'm saying? He revealed to everybody, like, right from wrong. He'll convict you. Like, I try to live according to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, did something happen that made you want to get baptized, or like was it like a certain situation that went on?
And it's like, I feel like after I had my baby, the spiritual welfare was bad. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I was getting spiritual attacks, and it's just like, dang, not out of fear. Well, I would say out of fear, and just feeling like I ain't had nobody else to go to. I decided, like, to call on God. Like, that's all I had. That's all I knew. So it's like, what you want me to do? Like, please help me.
Okay.
And I felt like that's what led me to go ahead and just dedicate my life to him fully.
Okay. So was you like struggling to pay your bills? You couldn't find a job? Did you have any addictions? Or was it just like, you know what? It's just time for me to turn my life over to God.
It was just time for me to turn my life over to God. I was kind of in like a financial rut after I had my baby because I wasn't working. I had to take a break.
Okay.
But I did, like, have a roof over my head, so I appreciated that.
Okay.
What else you asked me? He said.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, was it like a hardship that hit your life?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. It was a lot going on.
So you was financially unstable.
Yeah, then dealing with family members and stuff, because we was staying in like a townhouse together. And it's just people showing their true colors. Like, he was revealing people's true colors to me. When I was going through it, he allowed me to, like, kind of be at my lowest to see how people really feel about me. Like,
oh, wow.
Yes.
And this was coming from your family members?
Yes.
Wow. So you felt like, dang, man, I can't even, I'm in my lowest point right now and don't nobody got my back.
Right. They want you to, like, it's kind of like they wanted me to stay small, like, keep me in a box. Like, no, this is who you are. This is your role in this family. No, you can't control me. Like, I always been independent. I always was seen, like, as a rebel. Like, not in a, like, not just disrespectful whoop to whoop. No, you can't tame me. Like, I'm my own person. I always been like that. I always stood 10 toes on my own. I never hung out with crowds. It was always me. Like, a lot of people knew me, but you never see me like with crowds of people like that. I do my own thing.
And do you have a close knit family?
You saying like,
are y'all like close to each other, your brothers and sisters, your mom?
No. I do still talk to my brother. I text my brother from time to time. I still love him. Shout out to Avon.
Okay. Shout out to him.
My older sister won't talk at all. My little sister, I ain't heard from her. And I kind of had to block my mom. Because, like, I don't need that negativity in my life. And it's like, as I got closer to God, you kind of be blindsided. If you ain't got no relationship with God, you kind of be blinded as to what's really going on. So as I got close to him, it kind of opened my eyes up, and I was thinking about all the stuff that she had undid over the years, all the manipulation.
Oh, wow.
Just all that. Like, I just cut off. I don't got time for that.
Okay, and what type of relationship do you have with your mom right now?
We don't have a relationship. I haven't reached out to her to this day. So it's like, I don't hate her, and I accept the fact, like, you will never be the mother that I, craved, that I wanted as a child. And my relationship with God, I feel like that kind of healed. Like, I'm still healing from that, but that kind of helped me push through with that right there. Because that's kind of hard. I can say that, but at the end of the day, everybody want to be close with their parent. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had to learn how to, like, go on without that, and I'm good.
Wow.
So if I can cut my mom off, I can cut anybody off, period.
Right. Okay, if your mom happened to come across this video, what do you think her thoughts would be about the statement you just made?
I mean, it's the truth. We don't talk. We don't have a relationship. She know what she was doing. I don't hate her, but it's like, just call it for what it is. No disrespect.
Okay.
I give her props for keeping the roof over our head and doing all of that. But she know what she was doing. It's a lot of stuff.
It seemed like it hurt you.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Okay. If you can tell your mother something right now about how you feel about everything that happened, what would you tell her?
Like, I honestly don't know. Because she the type, like, I even try to sit down and talk to her about it or whatever. She'll brush it off, or she'll try to, like, turn the situation down and be the victim in the situation. You get what I'm saying? And try to, what it's called?
It's hard to talk to her.
Yeah, like,
she
deflect.
Take everything personal.
Yeah, and try to deflect on it and turn it around like, oh, well, I had this and that going on and this and that. Like, no, I'm telling you how I feel, and like, you just trying to.
And that's why I like asking that question, because the person is not here.
Yeah.
And it allows you to be able to voice your opinion without any drawback.
Right.
So, if you could say just one thing to her about how you feel right now, what would you say?
I wish her the best on her journey. Like, it is what it is.
Okay.
Like, it ain't no pressure, but at the same time, it's like, you get what I'm saying?
Right. And what about some of the situations that you're going through or you experiencing?
Right now, I'm homeless while I'm in school, so that done been a struggle for me. But at the same time, I wouldn't say it's a struggle. I really see it as training grounds.
Okay.
Because I know, like, this is temporary for me. Like, this ain't where I belong. Right. I done learned a lot being out here. I done met a lot of different people. And it also has changed my perspective on things. Like, how people view homeless people. Like, I always been the type to give if I got it. I never judge nobody. So it's like, just being able to be in that predicament and see like what they go through and stuff like that.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we've been going for about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a pin in it right there.
Okay.
We're going to have to be continue this conversation.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, we was getting deep.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to be continue it. If anybody wanted to contact you, do you have any social media sites? If anybody wanted to donate to you, do you have like a cash out or something like that?
Yes, you can reach me. I got a Facebook, a YouTube.
Okay, what's your Facebook?
My Facebook, Aniyah Green, ANIYAH, and my last name Green like the color.
Okay.
And I got a cash out. It's capital G, lowercase OD, capital C, HOICE 25, like God Choice 25. If somebody wanting to donate.
And you also mentioned you had a YouTube.
Yes, it's Aniyah Green.
What do you do on YouTube?
I rap a little bit. So basically, like, I take a beat that's already made and I just hop on it and remix it.
Okay.
And kind of just rap about God and things of that nature.
Okay. Is it something like you can spit like a quick couple bars or something?
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay. Well, we doing the to be continued, so maybe we can get it on the next video.
On the next one.
All right. Yeah, man, y'all look her up on Facebook. Add her as a friend.
Yes.
She mentioned that she was homeless right now. She's going through this women's transition.
Yeah.
She's at a women's transition center.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to donate to her, you're more than welcome to. I'm pretty sure she'd be gladly appreciated.
Yes.
And we thank you for doing the interview. We're going to be continue this, all right?
All right.